A shipper's letter of instruction, also known as an SLI, is an optional but important export document that serves three primary purposes. First, just as its name implies, it gives your freight forwarder instructions about how and where you want to ship your goods. Second, it provides export control and reporting information as may be required by the International Traffic in Arms Regulations, the Export Administration Regulations, and the Foreign Trade Regulations. Third, when applicable, it can give your forwarder written authorization to act on your behalf, including submitting the electronic export information to AES. I'll explain all that in more detail and show you what your SLI should look like. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our videos sharing practical advice for exporters and importers. As an exporter, you'll typically complete the shipper's letter of instruction in advance of your shipment and send it to your freight forwarder along with your other export paperwork. The National Customs Broker and Forwarders Association of America has published a sample of what kind of information should be included on an SLI. Number 1, how you're shipping the goods, including the methods of transportation, the freight location, carriers, port of origin, and the ultimate destination. Number 2, the name and addresses of the exporter, freight forwarder, intermediate consignee, and the ultimate consignee. Number 3, who's filing the electronic export information through the automated export system. It may be the exporter, which is what I almost always recommend, or it could be the freight forwarder or some other third party. Number 4, who hired the freight forwarder? In a standard export transaction, the seller or exporter usually hires the forwarder. In a routed export transaction, the buyer usually does. Number 5, if you're using Incoterms 2020 rules for your shipment, make sure you indicate which term you're using because it impacts what the seller and the buyer are responsible for and what kind of information you need to provide on the SLI and other export documents. Number 6, you need to include the proper classifications for your goods. That includes the 10-digit Schedule B code for your products and the associated information like the proper description, unit or units of measure, and the correct quantities. In addition, you need to include the ECCN or USML classifications for your goods if they have one. Related to that is number 7, any export licensing requirements. Even if the seller didn't hire the freight forwarder or arrange the shipping, they need to let the forwarder know if a license is required. Number 8, where the goods will be picked up, especially if it's different from the address of the exporter or the seller. Number 9, the value of the goods, which may be different than the value as it appears on the commercial invoice. That's because the foreign trade regulations require that the value of the goods as reported to AES include the sales price plus any freight, handling, insurance, and other expenses incurred to move the goods to the port of export. And number 10, whether any of the items are classified as hazardous or dangerous goods. That's a lot of information. But fortunately, there's an easier way to create an SLI, as well as all the other standard export forms. Shipping Solutions Export Documentation and Compliance software allows you to enter your shipment information just once, and then the software puts the proper information on the proper documents in the proper format. That saves you time by eliminating redundant data entry and improves the accuracy of your documents. Click here to watch a free demo of the software, or click the link in the description below to schedule a free live demo of the software. Don't worry, there's no obligation. And to learn more about export documentation and compliance, subscribe to this channel and to our free international trade blog, Passages, linked below.